In just a moment, Senator Roger Marshall is going to tell us about Joe Biden's $106 billion foreign aid plan and whether there's going to be any meaningful border security changes in it. But first up, I want to update on a number of worrisome economic headlines. The recent forecasting survey by the National Association of Business Economists, NABE, it shows 50% expect recession and the rest expect only 1% growth next year. Meanwhile, the November Fox poll found that 78% of voters rate the economy negatively, and inflation remains a top concern. Meanwhile, over at Investors Business Daily, the TIP poll, which has been rated the most accurate and objective of all the polls, that one says 50% believe we are currently in a recession. 64% believe recession is likely in 2024, and 80% are simply concerned about a recession next year. And interestingly, 41% of Democrats think we're in a recession, 58% of Republicans do, and 52% of independents. So it's across the board. Politics don't matter. And the New York Fed interest rate model now predicting a 52% recession probability over the next year. Meanwhile, manufacturing has been contracting for 13 straight months. The index of leading indicators, the LEI, has fallen 19 straight months. The money supply is shrinking, business investment is falling, and the yield curve is upside down, topsy-turvy, with short rates higher than long rates. Now, on the plus side, the stock market has been doing very well, and market interest rates have fallen significantly, even while the Fed is standing pat. But a resilient labor market may have shown some important cracks in today's JOLTS report. Job openings fell precipitously. Inflation has come down, but prices are still high and real wages are still falling. And the Biden administration foolishly continues to pursue its big government socialist Green New Deal that is keeping fossil production lower than it should be and fossil prices still too high, even though they have come down a bit. Since early 2020, listen to this, since early 2020, federal spending has increased $9 trillion, and 60% of that has been monetized by the Fed. That from former Federal Reserve Governor Kevin Warsh. Now, that's your basic fiscal and monetary inflation, which unfortunately has washed out much of the productivity and wage gains of the Trump Tax and Job Act of 2017. So almost surely the economy is headed for a significant slump. Now, it suffered inflationary recession in the first half of 2022, may be headed for a deflationary recession next year, 2024. But there is a way out. There is a cure. How about spending less, taxing less, regulating less, and fracking more? How about putting big government socialism into a deep dig grave and replace it with economic freedom, where free market capitalism is the best path to prosperity? You know, growth makes people happier, and America could use more growth and happiness. And that is my riff.